to the channel. I know it's been a few months. I don't know if I even still remember how to do this, but of course, I have to be back for our girls. And GALA just came out in our region. I'm a little bit late actually, but I wanted to get right on top of it. I have seen the previews. I have listened to like the teasers that they've put in. So I am aware that it's kind of like a runway track. Obviously, that's the thing they're trying to that's the kind of like the theme of the song. It's going to be like a runway Met Gala type beat. So I'm assuming that's what this is what it's gonna sound like. So I'm just gonna jump right in. I'll probably talk about where I've been the past few months in a later video if needed, but you're not here for that. You want to hear Gala. So I'm gonna have an uninterrupted, no pausing first listen, and then I'll come back around to it to talk about the lyrics if anything stands out. I think there is something that's gonna stand out because I saw something in the teaser earlier. But anyway, let's go. No, try that again. That effect is so cool. That is so runway coded. French?
Just one touch, just one cut, take us up, exodus.
Oh my god, this mix.
So open up the gates for me. Which cool fly, then I swear to me that we don't need to do nothing, let them react. You know I can slay the whole city with that. We're taking over the night because I'm pretty and black.
Everything we do got a runway with it. Walk so mean like mind your business. Look so sharp, it's a Hanzo linen that I hit him with the blue steel. We got to get it. Waited and go.
That's so hot right now.
Can never be. Hit all the realm of eternity. There's your words and couture, draping colors and desire. On this night affair.
I still make you into the next girl.
Oh my god.
I just make you into the next girl. Yeah, I could dress casually, naturally. Anything becomes a masterpiece. Look how the kicks match the tee. 7 different looks like a magazine. That means every single day becomes a fashion week. It's like art, fashion of a lover. I'm like a narc cause I'm always on the cover. Hit him with the pose and it's swag to official. Only Ella knows the match is the issue.
Pretty girls walk like this. Pretty girls talk like this. Couple chrome plates on wrist. I mean, who else do you know? Put it on like this. If you don't get it, that's not my problem. Changing my hair like my last name Rodman. Down far with the drip top to bottom. Anything that we rock, they be talking about it. Turn the hallway to a catwalk. Turn the sidewalk to a runway.
Oh, that drop is so good.
Shoot that part. Paparazzi got my outfit on the front page.
Rolled up in it. Windows tinted, can't see through it, but they know who's in it.
Oh,
Open up the doors and the
float.
logo printed.
I don't even gotta pose for the photo finish.
Shaking up the spot like a stone cold Chevy. And we shot through the dark like a snow globe. Let it I represent the ex-galax. Man, I told you I'ma turn this Met to an ex-gala. Watch us left the old hell, the exit across the party, so get out my way. All metallic, sweet, sexy, savage in the finest garments, hanging down my
Oh my,
waist.
that Juria.
All my ladies rock this way. Till all my ladies watch me play. Bionic, all mechanic. The money got the
I let my dress talk for me, drip talk for me, my move talk for me, my lip gloss popping like a discography. And if it's not
The whole
popping,
track
then
just
it's not for
changed.
me, not a diss nobody. I had to say next to my ex-stylist. I just say yes to my hairstylist. I'm a proud representative of ex-gallus. I just turn a Met Gala to an ex-gala.
Oh, I'm done.
There's no need to pretend you're the undying fire in this night affair.
I still make you into the next girl. Walk, walk. I still make you into the next girl.
Oh my god.
Walk, walk. I still make you into the next girl.
I'm sweating again. Oh, the high pass filter? Come on. Okay. There was a lot. So obviously very runway coded, very Vogue. Oops. I love the mix of it, the whole sound of it, the whole production is incredible. As usual, they're whoever is sourcing and mixing and producing these beats really knows like the genre that they're getting inspired from, really knows the mixing, the sounds, the effects to use. It's very, as usual, it's very early 2000s Vogue runway type stuff. But then somewhere in the middle of the song, I noticed that it flipped into kind of like an EDM track. It's either the beat started changing, the instrumentation started changing. It just felt like a different song, but you don't really notice it on first listen. And obviously, there was the Zoolander reference. Zoolander, as I always say, don't test me on the movie. Zoolander is one of my all-time favorite comedy movies. It's one of my all-time favorite Ben Stiller movies. I can't believe what did ha- Zoolander and XG. Are you kidding me? I heard an Hattori Hanzo reference. There's a Domo Arigato Mr. Roboto reference. I'm gonna go along with the lyrics, doing my second listen, and let's see if I can catch more of the production stuff as we go along. So, luckily, Genius does have the lyrics right away, and I'm gonna go through this verse by verse. Pause warning starting now. I'm on a side. So it was French. Let me quickly look up what this means. English. French, please. French. Tonight I fall into Hindi. Okay, cool. Beyond the plants across the universe. So, alien imagery, of course.
Just one touch, just one cut, take us up, exodus. The time is now, so open up the gates for me. Which crew fly, then I swear to me that we don't need to do nothing, let them react. You know I can slay the whole city with that. We taking over the night because I'm pretty and black.
Everything we do got a runway with it. Walk so mean like mind your business. Look so sharp, it's a Hanzo linen that I hit him with the blue steel. We got to get it.
Okay, that's a lot. Just one touch, just one cut takes us up. Exodus. So a lot of the same imagery they have in their lyrics, where they're always going into outer space, taking off for another planet, stuff like that. So a lot of the same imagery. The cut take us up ties back into the Hattori Hanzo later. Hattori Hanzo is the Murasame, the one who made the Murasame Hanzo sword. Um, he's always known as a related to Japanese history as a sword maker. I believe he made the which sword? Okay, he's a sword fighter in the Kill Bill movies. He made the um he made which sword? Is it the Murasame or the Masamune? One of those. Anyway, I'm not going to spend so much time with that. But Hattori Hanzo has historically been a Japanese swordsman, tactician, sword maker, depending on, I think, which media represents him. But yeah, cut, take us up. Hattori Hanzo linen, I guess, cutting through this one of the softest materials. That's my guess. Which could flyer the nurse who don't do that. Yeah, not nobody, obviously. We do nothing, let him react. You know, I could say the whole city without taking over the night because I'm pretty in black. I like how that ties into the woke up lyrics where Harvey goes, um, packed in, packed away, back in black, packed away. Oh my God, I'm turning in my XG card. Black and black outfits all packed away. So tying back into her lyric in woke up. Everything we got a runway, got to run with it, runway with it. Walk so mean like mind your business, look so sharp at her hands of linen. So double entendre, look so sharp with reference to cutting and a sword, looking so sharp, as in well put together, a sharp outfit. So maybe that ties into the linen. And then I hit him with the blue steel Mugatu. Okay. So blue steel was one of Derek Zoolander's looks. They said that he had one. Mugatu was the antagonist in that movie. He says that Zoolander only has one look. Blue steel was one of those looks. In the end, he shows him a similar look. That's the joke, which was Magnum, but it looks the same as blue steel. But this line ties it all together. Mugatu, runway, Zoolander, steel, tying into the steel of a sword, Hattori Hanzo. These lyrics are amazing. Okay, next verse.
Weighted in gold, my worth can never be in the realm of eternity. Let your words and couture drape in colors and desire on this night of
Oh my god, that pre-chorus is so good. Weighted in gold, my worth can never be so worth your weight in gold. I also like, just as an aside, I also like that XG haven't really hopped onto the golden K-pop Demon Hunters trend, and her Chisa's part in the teasers came out, and she's all covered in gold. I can't wait to see the MV. Oh my god, it's gonna be nuts. I really like the mix in the pre-chorus. Really gives her that extra chorus and extra reverb, just to have it like lengthening the way she's singing. Makes this pre-chorus sound really really nice. Usually Juria is the pre-chorus queen, but I'm gonna take Chisa any day of the week as well. So weighted in gold, worth your weight in gold. Also weighted in gold, you can also be weighed down by a gold outfit, which is probably gonna show up in the music video. My worth can never be in the realm of all eternity. Let your words and couture being what's the exact definition of couture? Fashion? Design and manufacturing. Yeah. Let your words and the design of your fashion drape in colors and desire on this night of fate. Pretty deep.
I still make you into an next level. I still make you into a next level.
So a lot of callbacks to obviously TGIF, which was their first kind of like runway voguish type song. This is really, really good. I like how even the choice of song is an evolution of their lore, of their lyrics, of their fashion, and of the themes that they've created as a group. Nobody's doing it like them. Come on.
Yeah, I could dress casually, naturally. Anything becomes a masterpiece. Look at it.
Before we go there, the mix there, the break beats and the DJ transitions, they've been doing that since Shooting Star, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I could dress casually, naturally. Anything becomes a masterpiece. Look at a kick smash the T. 7 different looks like a magazine. That means every single day becomes a fashion piece. Like art, fashionable lover. I'm like a narc cause I'm always on the cover. Hitting with the pose and the swag to official. Only L I know is the match is the issue.
Wait. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in here. Okay. I cold dress casually, naturally. Anything becomes a masterpiece. Cold dress. I'll come back to that. Look at the kicks, match a T, 7 different looks, 7 group of 7, the 7 of them, 7 different looks like a magazine. Look at the kicks, match a T, 7 different looks like a magazine. That means every single day, because there's 7 days in the week, becomes a fashion week. Oh, it's so good. It's like art, fashionable lover. I'm like a narc as I'm always on the cover of a magazine and also undercover because you're an. Oh my god. Hit him with the pose and the swag to official. Only L that I know is the Meg. What's the issue? Only L. That's so sick. Oh my god. Oh boy.
Pretty girls walk like this, pretty girls talk like this. Couple chrome plates on wrist. I mean, who else do you know? Put it on like this. If you don't get it, that's not my problem. Changing my hair like my last name Rodman. Top far with the drip top to bottom. Anything that we rock, they be talking about it. Turn the hallway to a catwalk. Turn the side.
Oh, I love that the Maya's next line comes in before the start of the beat of the next verse. Oh, they're changing up the game even in the middle of the song. Okay. Pretty girls walk like this, pretty girls talk like this. I'm guessing based on Kokona Caesar that it's going to be this is kind of like a subversion because the way she looks in the teaser is completely like hooded, kind of punk rock, very avant-garde, spikes in the head and everything. So it's kind of like subverting the trope of pretty girls walk like this, pretty girls are dressed like this. But Kokona obviously is the one that subverts the trope of that idol look the most out of anybody. Couple chrome plates on the wrist. So that's gonna be her jewelry. She's gonna be super iced out, dripped out with all the chrome. Couple chrome plates on this. I wonder who else put it on like this. Obviously nobody. If you don't get it, that's not my problem. Changing my hair like my last name Rodman. For you youngsters, for you young heads, Rodman used to change his hairstyle. He was really famous back in the 90s, even as a part of the Bulls, and also even during his time in San Antonio and all of his years after, towards the end of his career, and even now. He would always shave his head. He would change the colors of his hair every time, almost every game, almost every week. It was an event when he would change his hair. And Kokona has taken up that mantle in like modern history, and that's so cool. That's such a nice nod to old heads, and it's also really cool. This is not a coincidence because if you take a look at my video analyzing her tape number 2, she was wearing Jordans, and she has a line about fadeaways in tape number 2. So it's not, whoever's writing these lyrics is not, it's not a mistake. It's not a coincidence. There's always going to be like a Jordan or a Bulls, and now a Rodman reference. So not even surprised, and just totally amazed. Top five with a drip, top to bottom. Top five with a drip. She talked about being top five of all time, top five rappers of all time. I think that's a Jay-Z line. She made that reference also in her tape number 4. Yeah, top five with a drip, top to bottom. Anything that we rock, they be talking about it. Everything, yeah, positive and negative. Anything they rock, they be talking about it. Everything you do as well. Yeah. So everybody's watching.
I walk to a runway. Every day's a photo shoot. Walk, turn the sidewalk to a runway. Every day's a photo shoot. That part. Paparazzi got my outfit on the front page.
Rolled up in it, windows tinted, can't see through it, but they know who's in it.
That,
Open up the doors with the
whoa.
logo printed.
I don't even gotta pose for the photo finish.
Shaking up the spot like a stone cold Chevy, and we shot through the dark like a snow globe. Let it I represent the ex-Galax. Man, I told you I'ma turn this Met to an ex-Gala.
I still make you on to the next level.
Oh, that mix in Kokona's pre-verse. Wait. Okay. First of all, let's get this French out of the way. Je le savais, je le... I knew it. I knew it very well. Okay. Turn the hallway to a catwalk. Turn the sidewalk to a runway. Hallway, runway, catwalk, sidewalk. Every day's a photo shoot. That part. Paparazzi got my outfit on the front page. Yep. If you read through their blog entries on the app, if you see them in public, they're always, dripped out. Photos of them are always so good because they're always so stylish, and everybody's got their own style too. That's really cool. Rolled up in it, windows tinted, rolling up the windows. Rolled up in it also could be a reference to camera rolls, film rolls. Rolled up in it, rolled up in the fashion. Can't see through it, but they know who's in it. They're talking about the tint. Open up the doors with the logo printed. That could be doors to like a club, doors to like an exclusive area with the logo printed. I don't even got to post for the photo finish. Nice. Um, Posing for a photo, but also photo finish as in a race. Sports metaphors have always been a part of their lyrics, so that's really cool. Shaking up the spot, looking stone cold, shivering, shaking and shivering, shaking up the spot. Um, Part of classic trope of their lyrics where they're always shaking up the meta, always changing it up, always mixing things up, always doing their own thing. We shot through the dark like a snow globe glitter. We shot through the dark like a snow globe glitter. Shot through the dark could be like a meteor reference that they always use, like a snow globe glitter, glitter in the snow globe. Shot in the dark is also like taking a chance or like making an educated guess, I think. Shot in the dark like a snow globe glitter. I guess if you have a snow globe in the middle of a dark bedroom, it will be it's like a shot in the dark because it reflects the light. It looks like it's a nice piece of decoration because it reflects the light because of all the glitter. I That breakbeat also with the way with Jurin's cadence is also really sick. I represent the XLX, man. I told So I'm gonna turn this Met Gala to an X Gala. We're just repeating the chorus, everything you do. And then the last French verse, I knew it very well, but I just turned the Met Gala to an X Gala with a nice filter effect on Kokona's voice. Bridge.
Watch us snap the old hell the exit crash the party, so get out my way. All metallic, sweet, sexy, savage in the finest garments, hanging down my waist. Ooh, all my ladies rock this way. Too, all my haters watch me slay.
Okay, this is the part where it felt like it turned into like an electronic song for me, rather than just like the Vogue. I think it's instrumentation. They I think they used a high pass filter to make it sound a bit more even, and the electronics come through a bit more. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking out of my ass, but
Watch us snap the old hell the exit crash the party, so get out my way. All metallic, sweet, sexy, savage in the finest garments, hanging down my waist. Ooh, all my ladies rock this way. Too, all my haters watch me slay. Bionic, all mechanic. The money got the I let my dress talk for me.
watch this step. They all hail the X. X marks a stop. X marks the spot. So watch your step, because sometimes the X is on the spot. You might walk on top of it, so watch your step. All hail the X. Here to crash the party, so get out of my way. All metallic, we sexy savage. So I guess that just describes all of the different looks that they're gonna have for the music video. It's gonna be so sick. And the finest garments hanging down my waist. Finest garments, is there a double there? Finest garments hanging down my waist. So it could be pants, could be belts. They usually have a lot of stuff hanging down their waist, including the Tamagotchis that they have as a partnership. All the ladies rock this. I can't even say this. I speak English as my primary language. I can't even say this, and they're rapping this. All my ladies rock this way. To all my haters, watch me slay. Bionic, all mechanic. Don't worry, got them, Mr. Roboto. So a lot of robot references. There's a reference here to Is This Love, where Harvey was part robot. There's a whole theme of AI and robotics in that music video. Nice callback there. There's also a lot of robotic themes in the previous videos, like Girl Gang, where Chiso was piloting a mech in Girl Gang, and there was clone robots. Hinata was a clone robot in the music video, and I'm pretty sure, I feel like there's going to be some callback there because of the outfits they have in the teaser, where they have the left-right slash Girl Gang vests that they're now in all silver. It's a whole sick look. Can't wait to see the music video tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, so lots of nice robot references, which again calls back to the earlier videos in the earlier lore.
Drip talk for me, my move talk for me, my lip gloss popping like a discography. And if it's not vibrant, then it's not for me, not a diss nobody. I had to say next to my ex-stylist. I just say yes to my hairstylist. I'm a proud representative of X-Galaxy. I just trying to make Gala to an X-Gala.
Oh, that was so good. That's so good. I let my dress talk. I can't speak. I let my dress talk for me. Drip talk for me. So I let my look do the talking. My move talk for me. My lip gloss popping like a discography. So the look is popping. Also the discography is popping. And if it's not vibing, then it's not for me. Not a diss, nobody. I had to say next to my ex stylist. I just say yes to my hairstylist. This could be interpreted in a number of ways. Next to my ex. Also next to my ex stylist. So if their stylist isn't keeping up with, I don't know what I'm talking about there. There's something there that I'm not catching. I had to say next to my ex stylist. I'm catching the next to my ex. Moving on, like next to the ex stylist. Oh, this is the theme of them not wanting to repeat their looks, not wanting to repeat their style, always evolving, always moving forward, always creating new looks. So that's a nice, that's my interpretation of this line. I just say yes to my hairstylist, which is funny. I think Kokona is someone singing this line.
How to say next to my ex-stylist. I just say yes to my hairstylist.
Yeah,
I'm
it
a
is
proud representative.
Yeah, it's Kokona saying this line. It's funny because there's not much hair to style, but she still finds a way to do so by adding stuff, shaving it at different lengths, shaving off the sides, giving herself that high fade. You know what I'm talking about? Putting spikes on her head in this music video. Yeah, I'm a proud representative. I love how they're always representing the crew. It's not XG. It's always X-Galax somewhere in there with Simon and the rest of their team. Pretty sick. I just turned the Met Gala to an X-Gala. So back to the top line.
Of X-Galaxy, I just trying to make Gala to an X-Gala.
Glamour me gold, glamour those never seen.
Oh, back to the French
You
verse.
don't need to pretend you're the undying fire in this night affair. I just wanna make you into the next level.
Oh, that dun, 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 dun. That's the thing that differentiates it from the electronic, turning it back into like the runway type sound. That like I don't know what instrument that is. It's just like a drum effect. But anyway, glamour me cold, glamour those never seen, glamour, glamour. I think there's something here also with amour. Um, amour is love, isn't it in French? Yeah, amour is love. So there's the whole theme of amour, I love, recurring theme in their lyrics and in their visuals. Glamour me cold, glamour those never seen, love those never seen. Could be an interpretation, might be a reach. In all the name of eternity, coming back to the line, the French line earlier, um, l'infini, if I pronounce that. There's no need to pretend you're the undying fire in this night of fate. There, I feel like there's going to be some sort of visual to represent this because this is kind of like an out of place fantasy style deep line in the rest of the visual imagery of the song and the lyrics. So there might be something there. Undying Fire. Fire is always the theme of theirs, of course, obviously.
Walk, I just wanna make you into the next level. Walk, walk, walk. I just wanna make you into the next level. Je ne sais plus rien.
Oh, that's odd. Je ne sais plus rien.
Je ne sais plus rien.
Je ne sais plus rien. I don't know anything anymore. Ooh, that's kind of mysterious. This is the first line in this whole song where something feels like unsure or unconfident. That's a very interesting line. I wonder how that's going to look in the video. But anyway, yeah, holy crap. I need to listen to this with different headphones because these are so bass heavy. I want to listen to the mix a little bit more, but oh my god, automatic playlist song. You know these visuals are going to go crazy. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this on repeat. Maybe I'll have more insights about the lyrics as we go, as I watch and react to the song and the music video tomorrow. So thanks for watching. I'll talk about where I've been some other time. You guys want to just listen to Gala? We all just want to listen to Gala, and I'll catch you guys in just a little bit more time, just a little bit more time to sleep and rest, and get myself ready for the music video. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.